what do I do if I like this girl and she doesn't like me back? And I heard it in many different ways, but it's an important question because this could cause untold physical despair, and you could feel an actual sensation in your heart of just pain, or you could be with your mind, thoughts racing and racing around like all the time, thinking about her and what she's doing and whatever's going on with that. Or you could even feel like your very soul is crushed to nothing and you have no idea of what to live for anymore, because it actually hits this existential part of us that goes way deeper as we're human and spiritual beings. Having a crush that gets decimated can completely have all these different effects. So I just wanted to open this piece of paper here and read actual quotes from people that I've answered. So these are what guys particularly have said. Sometimes my girlfriend says to me, something is off with our chemistry and I want to make it work because I like you, but I'm not magnetically drawn to you anymore. My girlfriend cheated on me within 2 weeks of leaving the country. She confessed and told me everything. Should I give her a second chance? I'm in love with my best friend and she just started dating someone else. Do you have any advice for me? Why is it always that when I like someone, they don't like me, and when I don't like someone, they like me? What causes a girl to abruptly end a promising relationship? My girlfriend has just ended it and I have no idea what to do or feel, etc. I keep feeling like shit and it's hard refraining from contacting her. I'm getting jealous of her with other guys and I'm lost. So these are some pretty profound things, and like I said, there's 6 and if you're lucky 7 distinct phases of what you're going to do to cope with this loss. And I'm just going to go through it really quickly. Yeah, so step 1 is you're going to be obsessed for a while. The second thing that's going to happen is that the thoughts are going to overrun and you're going to second guess yourself and you're going to think, what if it could have been like this? What if it could have been like that? Maybe she still loves me, but she's just with another guy right now and maybe she'll come back to me. Maybe the sky is really orange and the sun is really blue and possibly I just have the wrong colored glasses. So all these things are going to be popping into your brain. The third thing is that you're going to feel like something innate and essential to your world and to your reality, which was this loving attention you got from another being. The best feeling you ever had, being taken and actually ripped away from you. So whatever it was, whether you can go back to an intimate moment or even just a smile that was so full of promise, it seemed like your whole world was expanding. This very thing that's innate to your soul is going to get ripped away from you. And the fourth thing is that you're probably going to get depressed. These are all just phases, but each phase could last for a succession of hours or days or months or even years. There's just no telling how fast you break through these barriers. And the fifth thing is that you're going to get over it. And this is where it gets kind of weird. The sixth thing is that because if you've had this much emphasis put on someone else, it means that you're not like everybody else. You're probably a romantic at heart and you're craving love. And in a sense, you could even say you're desperate for love. And this opens up the possibility down the road for some shitty things to happen to you. And no one tells you this because it's generally assumed that you get over someone, which is step 6, you're over it. And that's the end, but it's not the end because you've proven to yourself that you're desperate for love. And take it from me, because I'm telling you my own story now. You're going to open yourself up to someone that isn't right for you because you're so desperate for love that you block your own intuition. And I'm actually holding my stomach right now. You can't see that. But in your stomach is your true compass for who you should be with in this world. And because possibly You are now looking for validation because of this horrible breakup and finding someone. It could be 10 years from now. This feeling inside of you that tells you the truth, you're going to repress and end up with someone that you aren't right for, that isn't right for you. And that's someone who could be very needy. That's someone who could be mentally unstable. That's someone who could have total childcare needs because she's a single mom. That's someone who has financial needs and you're going to end up paying for a lot of debt. And I'm telling you all these things from my own personal experience because these all have happened to me. And the essential thing is that you put something outside of yourself that really you were supposed to look for inside of yourself. So that brings us to the 7th step, which is that you have to realize that there's nothing more important than yourself right now until you heal this thing in you that feels like there's going to be something that solves your problems that's outside of you. And doesn't mean that you're not going to find the perfect person and la, 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 la. You know, you get as fair a shot as anyone. And in fact, you have a better shot right now than anyone because you are now becoming conscious that when you fix the thing inside of yourself, that's getting all the pieces of your pie. If you can carve your life into a pie plate, and part of that might be your spiritual life, part of that might be your social life, like going out to the bars, some of that might be sports, some of that might be art and music and creativity, and some of that's going to be your finances, and just getting all of your stuff together. This is what's called by the pickup artist having inner game. And when your inner game is rock solid, then it doesn't matter, but you're going to obviously be much more attractive to the person. You're not going to fall into the steps that I fell into, where I kept finding women that were not right for me because I was looking on the outside and repressing something from inside. So this is just the 7th step. You have to make it to the 7th step. And if you don't, if you get caught in the first 10 steps, the first 6 steps, it's not looking good for you, my brother or my sister. So this is my honest submission to you, and I'm happy to share this information. It's not just my own experience, but it's from experts like David Deida, who wrote The Way of the Superior Man, or Dr. Robert Glover, who wrote No More Mr. Nice Guy, or my men's coach, Mike Rostrowski. Very solid experts with high-level credentials in this field, telling you that you need to fucking deal with yourself or you're in trouble. All right, over and out.